The Legend of the Golden Preschool Train. Amtrak is always proud of being useful in the USA. And it's good on New Florida too, as well as the MBTA. These are both trains that operate in the United States, especially New England and Canada. Dodie, Kimmy, Shanika, Key, Ricky, Kira, Ginny, Dixie, Una, Dory, Holly, Kelly, and Meta were nearby. They were watching freight cars being shunted. Their dweebler was looking at a golden preschool train. This is cool. What does it look like? Here it is. It's the golden preschool train. We're gonna find it today. The pot of gold. That's why Mr. Janik wants us, said Dodie's dweebler. Then Mr. Janik arrived. Dodie and your team, you must collect a train of 236 freight cars and bring them to Desert Springs. We'd love to do that, sir, said Dodie. I wonder who the golden preschool train is, said Kimmy. And they backed up to the second half of Dixie's team and they hooked up to the freight cars. And Dodie, Kimmy, Shanika, Key, Ricky, Key, and the rest clattered along the tracks. I wonder who the golden engine's gonna be today, said Key. We'll find out. I hope we'll find out, said Ricky. We will, said Kira. My pantograph will be raised soon, said Dixie. It will, said Ginny. It's important to have a pantograph, said Una. It really is, said Dory. It is important to do that, said Holly. Let's go faster, said Kelly. And get the job done, said Meta. Keep up the good work, called Shanika. This is the longest train we've ever hauled. And it was. Let's get it done, said Dixie. All 14 engines clattered along the track with 236 freight cars. Here comes the first curvature! The 14-header train said. We're doing it! It was long. But the engines carried on. They passed a CSX freight train. It was on its way to Flatport. It was a medium-length train. But all 14 engines made their way along the line. "We've got this job under control," said Doty. Then they steamed their way into the tunnel. The brake van was lovely too. The Amtrak Crescent was on its way to New Orleans, Louisiana. It was being really useful. Dodie, Kimmy, Shanika, Key, Ricky, Kira, Kira, and the rest of the gang passed. They were puffing, but there was a little bit of trouble ahead. "My bus is stuck on the tracks," said a voice. Kimmy, Dodie, Shanika, Key, Ricky, Kira, Ginny, Dixie, Una, Dory, Holly, Kelly, and Meta noticed something ahead. A school bus was taking kids on a field trip to the Science Museum, but there was a nail on the rail and then it popped a tire and got stuck. Dodie didn't see the bus till the last second, and then it was too late. The bus burst into flames on its side, and then smoke billowed into the air. This wouldn't have happened if we had focused on our job rather than thinking about the pot of gold. It really shouldn't have happened, moaned Dory. She was crunched, and then Sasha was coming the other way with the overnight limited express. "Sasha, watch out!" Dodie and her gang called out. Sasha's driver slammed the brakes on, but then it was too late. I shouldn't have done this. Then Dwee pulled up with the substitute train. "All aboard!" she called. Luckily, no one was hurt, but Sasha had completely derailed, and Holly and Dory were derailed, and Dodie's wheels were on the sleepers. "We have to get back on the rails," said Dixie. "I'll deliver the passengers to Union Station in no time," said Dwee. Then the golden preschool locomotive arrived. "I can pull the train by myself," said Netta. Then the golden preschool train was hooked up, and they steamed off to its destination. It was a long train. Sasha was happy to be back upright. but she was crumpled. "We'll get this job done soon," said the 13 engines. While Meta manages to pull the train alone. "My passengers got to Union Station on time," Sasha said to herself. "Sorry about that, Holly." Then Alexia picked up the smashed bus. "I'll deliver this bus in no time," said Alexia, and Meta puffed with her might. Her engine roared, and her axles ached. And she puffed on to the golden part. "The legend is solved," she said. 236 cars are good weight for me." And they were. The freight cars clattered along the tracks with all of their might. Meta was always careful not to break her fuel pump, because the train was really long. She delivered the train just in time. Then Alexia puffed by with the completely damaged bus. Then there was trouble. Alexia crashed right into the convenience store, and the bus rolled away. Becky arrived. "Are you all right?" she asked. "I am, Becky," Alexia said, "but I need your help. You need to save the bus that's rolling away." So Becky pulled Alexia back onto the tracks. "Thanks a lot, Becky," she said. And Becky swung into action. The bus rolled down the line at high speed. It clattered down the tunnel, and it was going faster and faster. "I must catch it, I must," said Becky. She raced ahead and had an idea. "I'll switch tracks," she said. "I got it," she said, and then she braked with all of her might. Then it was too late. The bus was catapulted into the air. It was like the magic school bus, but Miss Frizzle wasn't there. "I knew I should have stayed home today," said Arnold. "It was astronomical." The bus was up in the air and it dipped down toward the water. It was too late! That's it for the bus, said Becky, and she backed the flatbed into the yard. No more bus. That's the end of it, don't you think?